Alright, everybody. My name is Benny Smith. Welcome to the Complete Commander. I've been looking forward to these new set boosters, and haven't been able to purchase a box yet, but I did get 8 boosters from my local game shop. And I figure it'd be fun to sort of share the unboxing of them on my Twitter feed, or my Twitch channel. So anyway, hopefully you'll enjoy me opening these. I have some high hopes. I used to love opening booster packs, booster boxes of cards way back in the day. But once they came up with the mythic rarity and Planeswalkers, it felt like opening a booster box of just the regular old-fashioned boosters was a bit of a crapshoot. Too much value seemed to be kind of caught up in whether you opened up a couple of the chase mythic rares, and if you didn't, then it was kind of a bust. And anyway, it kind of left a sour taste in my mouth, and I stopped buying booster boxes many years ago and just would buy singles. So what I think is kind of cool about Project Booster Fun is that Wizards is trying to kind of get back into the business of cracking packs being kind of fun, right? So if you're not necessarily into booster draft, I think they want to make opening boosters fun again, and I think that's kind of cool. The collector boosters, I bought a box of those when they first came out, and they were kind of cool, but they were very expensive, and the fact that there were so many foils was not necessarily a huge draw for me. I'm kind of more interested in getting, just some of the cool rares that I really want to, play with for Commander and Standard. So the idea of having these set boosters where it seemed like you had a higher chance of cracking a few more than one rare and maybe getting some cool versions of cards sounded pretty neat. So anyway, let us go ahead and start cracking. All right, so I'm not sure. Let's see. I guess this is how we start. All right, so we got an art card, and I got the cool artist signature on there, so that's kind of neat. I'm not sure what art that's from. Seachrome Coast by Adam Paquette. So, all right, that's kind of neat. Got our full art land, so that's nice. And then we got some commons. We got a Troll Warrior, Spellcraft, so it looks like the theme here is maybe party to some degree. So that's a cleric stuff, cleric. So anyway, I'm not seeing a sort of a theme there, but we do got one of those double-faced, or the double land, the modal dual-face cards, so that's kind of neat. And we got Nahiri's Lithoforming, which seems kind of a cool card to me. And then we got a foil. And then mini game rule. Okay. So that didn't seem overly exciting compared to a regular booster, though, the little art card is kind of cool. And anyway, let's go on to the next one. I am happy to get this particular rare. This is a card that I think I might try in some different strategies, so it's good to see. Alright, so here's the art card. Plains by Sam Burley. Got the full art land. And let's see what the... Got a little bit of a... Got some kicker stuff. Party stuff. There's another cleric. This warrior. Another warrior. And we got an Akum Hellhound with the kind of the nice art treatment, so that's kind of cool. Oblivion's Hunger. Common. Got a nice rare. Got a foil Tajuru Brightblade. Woo! Excuse me. And then another Magic minigame. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, with the goal of getting rares that I want to play with, I'm 2 for 2, so that's kind of nice. All right, so the art card is Scion of the Swarm by Ekaterina Burmak. That's kind of cool looking. So I guess I'll put them over here. All right, full art land. Got a rogue. Got a cleric. Got another rogue. Got another rogue. Got a wizard. Another wizard. Got a land. Modal dual face card. I really actually like this a lot. I think this is something that I'm going to probably slot into quite a few of my commander decks. Just it's a situationally useful card that occasionally just won't really do you anything, and instead of rotting in your hand, you can just play it as a land. So I think that's kind of sweet. Alright, so we got a kicker and equipment, and then I got a mythic rare. So that's kind of sweet. So Seagate Stormcaller, when it enters the battlefield, I get to copy the next instant or sorcery spell with converted mana cost of 2 or less that I cast this turn. And if it was kicked, copy that spell twice instead. So the kicker cost is quite expensive, but it does seem kind of cool. I'm glad to have a copy of it. I don't think I pre-ordered one, so it's nice to have that available in my commander card pool. Hey, Imagine, I see you're in the chat. Thanks for coming by. So you get your box tomorrow. Cool. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'm going to get a box. I haven't been able to order one yet. So anyway, let's see. What the... Well, that's interesting. I get a Cruel Tutor. So I guess I got a card from the list. Search your deck for any card, shuffle your deck, and put that on card on top. You lose 2 life. Alright, well, I don't have one of these. So, that's kind of neat. I don't really play with tutors in Commander very much at all, but that's pretty exciting. So hey, score 1 for the list. That's pretty neat. All right, I see I got another person in the chat, Misha Tim. So for the 2 people in the chat, I'm going to throw a code out for each of you, so feel free to cash that in for an arena goodie. Thanks for coming by and chatting and joining in the fun. All right, well that was kind of cool. That's a neat kind of old frame looking card. I have no idea what the value of that is, but it's pretty neat. All right, so next up, got another art card. This is Murkwater Pathway by Johannes Voss. So that's pretty gloomy, but cool art. Got a full art swamp. And then we got a wizard. And another wizard. And another wizard. We got a cleric. Another cleric. This is actually pretty good. I have a brawl deck with this card in it. That's kind of a party-themed brawl deck, and Attended Healer seems to do some pretty good work. And we got another cleric. We got another modal dual-faced card, Colony Ambush. This is another card I'm pretty excited to have in Commander. I think these modal dual-face cards that have some utility to them. I mean, I think, you know, this one and the other one, Sagiri Shelter, have pretty cool utility, but occasionally they're just not going to do what you want them to do. I love the fact that you can kind of play them as a land instead. I think it's a nice way to add some utility to your commander decks and also help ensure that you're going to hit your land drops. Right now, I'm of the opinion that they should go in spell slots in your commander deck, but again, this is such a new thing that I could be totally wrong on that. So, according to chat, the Cruel Tutor is about $45, so that's pretty sweet. That certainly counts as fun, getting some nice value. All right, we got Smite the Monstrous, got a Journey to Oblivion that's kind of sweet, and I've got a Pathway, the green-white one, so that's kind of cool. It's definitely a pretty awesome land cycle. So I'm very happy to get one of those. And I got a foil McKindy Ox, so that's kind of shiny. So whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, tap target creature and opponent controls. So, I don't know, that might be something you'd want in a very low power kind of casual landfall deck. And then I've got a Drake token. So the first token card out of half of 4 booster packs. So seems like the token drop rate might be a little low, maybe. All right, got an art card. So this is Core Celebrant by Jake Murray. So that's kind of neat. Got a full art island. And then we've got the commons and uncommons. We've got a core Celebrant, which is a core cleric. We've got a core warrior. We've got a human warrior. We've got a pack beast, which counts as a cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard, which is kind of cool. I actually like this a lot for party decks. Seagate Colossus, another party sort of themed limited card. I've got a pretty solid new cleric for cleric tribal decks. Got one of those modal double-faced. I think this is another great card to have as a double, as an option to play as a land. Like if you draw it early, you're not going to really, it's not really going to do much good for you. So play it as a land, but then when you rip it off the top and you've got some giant monster that you want to throw at somebody and kill them with it, it's pretty sweet. Alright, Teeter Peak Ambusher, it's a Goblin Warrior, and Deadly Alliance, kind of a party themed card. And then we've got the Kicker Rare Land. So if anybody wants to build a kicker deck, this is kind of a cool land for that. And then we've got Canyon Jerboa, which is a cute mouse with landfall. And then I got a reality shift. That's kind of cool from the list. This is actually one of the best removal spells in the format. So pretty pleased to get another one of these. I have, if you follow me on Twitter, you probably know I have quite a few commander decks, and having some extras of a card like this is pretty nice. All right. All right, we got another, start off with another art card. This one is Forest by Sam Burley. Pretty cool picture there, pretty cool art. And we got a Plains full art. And then we've got Cunning Geyser Mage. We've got Merfolk Rogue. Got the Farsight Adept, which is kind of a nice little bit of card draw for white. And kind of cool for Commander. I'm not sure entirely if it's worth the slot. 3 mana is a pretty competitive slot in Commander, but if you're needing a little bit of card draw, it seems like it could be worth trying. I'll be very curious to see how often it shows up in people's decks. Got a wizard, got a warrior, another warrior, Fearless Fledgling, it's a landfall griffin. It's a pretty cool picture. I like that artwork. It's pretty nice. Pretty cool. Alright, got a human wizard with some kicker stuff. Got another human warrior. And we got Xerath Sand, the Trickster. So definitely a card that I think is kind of fun in the 99 in Commander. Obviously it's a little tricky to run as your actual commander because you would need to play it out of the command zone and then maybe have a way to bounce it back to your hand, which obviously you can do, but it's just, it takes a lot to sort of pull all that together, and not entirely sure it's worth it. Plus, for me personally, I think it's kind of tricky in our social distance era, because you're going to want to know the contents of everybody's graveyards, and it's going to be a little bit more difficult to keep an eye on that kind of stuff without telegraphing kind of what you're doing. And I think it's just, you'd hate to, constantly, ask people what they have in their graveyard, and then you attack somebody that ends up you should have attacked someone else because they had better targets. It just seems like kind of a clunky card for our current pandemic social distancing. Also, for me personally, I actually opened up 2 of these in my pre-release kit, so having a third one is sort of a little bit of a letdown, but it's still a good card to have, so I'm not going to necessarily hold my booster pack accountable for that. Alright, so then I've got a foil human warrior with kicker, and then I've got cat beast token, so that's cool. Alright, and the penultimate pack that I have left. Alright, we got a cool another artwork here. This is Expedition Diviner by Hyunwa Cho. Pretty cool artwork there. I like it. Nice full art mountain. And then we've got cleric, and another cleric, and another cleric, and another cleric, and we've got a double strike warrior, got a vampire rogue, got a dread worm with the cool landfall artwork there. So for 5 mana, a 5/4 worm horror. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, dread worm gains indestructible until the end of the turn. That's pretty sweet. So Misha Term wants to know what's the signed card. That was in the first pack that I opened. That is Seachrome Coast by Adam Paquette. So I guess is that that might be from the expeditions, I'm guessing. So that's kind of cool looking, right? All right, Canopy Baloth. All right, Draina the Last Blood Chief, Vampire Cleric. I actually really like this card a lot. I think it's kind of cool. Nice mythic rare. I think it works nicely in just a generic black deck with, just kind of doing some value grind. You could have creatures that sacrifice for effect, and then you can have them kind of come back, generally, kind of depending on what your opponents will do, but pretty much bringing back any creature is going to be helpful. So, and then of course, if you're playing a vampire deck or if you're playing a cleric deck, there's some added value too. So I'm actually pretty happy to have one of these. Oh wow, okay. I got a mythic rare, and then I got another rare, Nighthawk Scavenger, which is a pretty sweet card. Vampire Nighthawk got together with Tarmogoyf, and then this is what you get. So, I imagine this will be a little bit of a nuisance in Commander during the age of social distancing, trying to keep track of the card types among your opponents, but I don't think that'll stop it from seeing play. Then I got a foil Marauding Blight Priest and a advertisement. Welcome to Arena. It'd be nice if they threw in a little random arena codes here, I guess. All right. J3J19, welcome to the chat. I will give you an arena code. Appreciate you coming by. All right, so last but not least, let's see what we get here. All right, looks like I got the Linvala art card. So Linvala Shield of Seagate by Wayne Reynolds. I actually really like that card. Linvala is a very, very good card. I built a brawl deck with it, and it was kind of cool, but I expect in Commander it's going to be amazing in both as the Commander and also as just in the 99. It's got great utility. Oh, thanks, Majin. Thanks. Yeah, I love this Life from the Loam playmat. It's pretty sweet. All right, I got a foil full art mountain. That's kind of nice. And then I got Chilling Trap, Practice Tactics. Got a Merfolk Cleric, Expedition Healer. Got another Core Blade Master, Shadow Stinger. I've got a wild looking squid. Blood Reckoning. Got a Negate. Got the Teruju Paragon, which is kind of a nice party enabler. It's got a pretty nice little kicker to it. I kind of call this these creatures that have all the classes as being sort of a as the bard of the party. You know, they do a little bit of everything in D&D. So anyway, I kind of view them as the bards. All right, got a foil Cliffhaven Kite Sail, and I got a advertisement token Core Warrior. Okay. All right, so I guess in review, I guess the cool stuff that I got here, I'll lay out. So we've got the foil signed art card by Adam Paquette, which is kind of nice. Also got the foil mountain, and got 2 mini games. I figured, let's go over the mini games real quick. So we got Booster Sleuth. So this is a 2-player game. You use 2 packs, and it says, unlike Jace, not all of us can rely on telepathy to solve a mystery. Using other cards as clues, discover all the facts about your opponent's mystery card. So randomly determine who goes first. That player is the secret keeper, and their opponent is the detective. First, the secret keeper opens a pack and removes any lands and cards without magic card backs. Then they shuffle the remaining cards and pick one at random. That card is the mystery card. Finally, the secret keeper gives the detective the rest of the cards and the game begins. So the detective must correctly guess 4 facts about the mystery card, converted mana cost, color, card type, and the number of words in the name. To do this, they choose and reveal cards one at a time. When each card is revealed, the secret keeper tells the detective how many of the 4 facts that card and the mystery card have in common. Then the detective may either guess the 4 facts or reveal another card to get more clues. The detective gets only one guess, and they must guess all 4 facts correctly to win. Once the detective has guessed, the round ends and the players switch roles with a new pack. So to win, discover all 4 facts using as few cards as possible. The detective who guesses correctly using the fewest clue cards wins. If neither player guessed correctly, or if there's a tie, play another round. Okay. That seems like a cool game. And then this one's called Strictly Better. So it says some cards are strong in standard, others shine in draft, but which cards look the tastiest? Take turns being the judge and decide which magic card is the best of the best in each wacky category. So randomly determine who will be the first judge. Each player then opens a pack, removes any cards without magic card backs, and looks at their cards. The judge chooses a category from the list on the back of this card, either their favorite or at random. The other player each secretly submit a card from their pack that they think fits the category. When the judge has collected all the cards, they reveal each card, read it aloud, then choose the winner. The judge roll then passes to the next player, and they select a different category. So the first player to win 3 categories is the winner. So the categories include, I'm not going to read all, there's 34 categories here, but there's best vacation spot, most dangerous job, most heroic, the loudest, the best birthday gift, the best dinner date. This actually looks really fun. I kind of thought these were sort of silly, but I actually think they're kind of neat. I think they might be a neat way to get a little value out of your packs other than just busting them open. So that's kind of cool. I have come around on those. Bravo Wizards. I think that's pretty cool. All right, let's take a look at what we got here. Taruju Paragon, Nighthawk Scavenger, Draina the Last Blood Chief, Xerath. From the list, we've got Reality Shift. There's Throne of Makindi. Got the Branch Loft Pathway. Got Cruel Tutor from the list, which is pretty exciting. And got Seagate Stormcaller. And we've got Inscription of Abundance, which I actually think is a really sweet I actually think it's a pretty sweet card to have. I like it in Commander as well as Constructed. I think it's pretty cool. I've played it a few times in Brawl on Arena, and it's been outstanding every time. So anyway, all right, so 8 booster packs of the set boosters, and I'm actually pretty excited about that. I think I got some cool stuff. Obviously, Cruel Tutor is kind of crazy in value. I got lucky there. The uncommon Reality Shift is also something I'm pretty excited about. So, got 2 mythic rares. Got one of the new dual lands, so that's exciting. And I got a signed art card, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, just based off of these particular 8 cards, I'm pretty excited about the boosters, the set boosters. So anyway, yeah, I hope you guys get a chance to crack some too, and I hope you get some cool stuff as well. I appreciate you guys coming by. If you're around in about 30 minutes or so, I'm probably going to do a deck tech for my mono white Golos deck. And yeah, so anyway, thanks for coming out, and hope you get some cool codes, get some cool little stuff from your from the arena codes. And in the meantime, I'm gonna let's see. Yeah, I hope y'all had fun opening the packs with me. I know I did. And let me throw up my end links graphics. So make sure that you read my stuff over at Star City Games if you don't already. One thing about, I know some people don't subscribe to the Star City Games Premium, and there's a paywall there, but all articles, whether they're mine or other people's articles, are free to read after a week. So if you bookmark my content, you can always find plenty of stuff to read of mine there for free. And also follow me on Twitter at BlairWitchGreen, and also on YouTube, The Complete Commander. I put up a lot of videos there too. A lot of my streams, if you're not around to see them live in person, you can always come by my YouTube channel and watch most of the videos there. I'll upload them. So anyway, y'all have a great afternoon, and I'll catch you later.